You've got a plan, don't you? You are saving all this stuff that was really special in your kids' childhood so that when they leave home, you can pass it on to them and they're going to be so happy and you're going to feel that much closer and connected, right? Yeah, sometimes it works out that way. Sometimes it does not. Let me give you a couple scenarios and let me maybe help you reframe how you're thinking about things. So let's make this real easy. Let's make two scenarios. One scenario is your kid is in their kind of 20s to 25-year-old range, and lo and behold, they don't want the stuff you've saved for them. Well, when you're in this stage, a lot of times the conundrum is, the challenge is, they don't want it now. What if they want it later? What am I going to do? Let me share just a really quick, great story that a viewer shared with me, and I think it really encapsulates a lot of how we can reframe this. Then what this viewer shared is that she is somewhat of a minimalist. She didn't save lots and lots of stuff, but what she did save meant something to her, and she thought her kids. Well, her kids had no interest in most of the stuff, and in particular books, didn't want them. So she donated everything to a private college. Okay, all fine and good, except years later, the kids started talking about this special set of Chronicles of Narnia that they had, and they were really missing that. It was the stories themselves, but also kind of this bound set. And she felt so badly. She'd let her kids down. She'd failed them. But what ended up happening is one of her daughters spent, it was about 4 years, tracking down a very similar set and ended up finding it. It was bound the same way. It hit them all in that emotional place. And she bought this set of books, gave it to the parents for Christmas. They were delighted. Now, what I want to share with you is, yeah, it's not the exact original set that they had, but the love that this daughter showed in tracking down the set, the time that it took, made it just that much more special. And now they have that connection. They have the story, the additional story that goes with it, and everybody is happy. So if your kids are in that age where you're thinking, they say they don't want it, but what if they want it later? You know what? Most things can be reacquired. I know not everything can, and I know that sometimes the sentimental value is different, but guess what? A lot of times what you end up getting in the end is sweeter than what you had in the beginning. Now, fast forward. Kids are a little bit older. Let's say they're kind of in that 30, 35, maybe even 40-year-old range. If they're telling you they don't want something, you know what? Please listen to them. And I'm not saying you don't listen to the 20-year-olds, but I'm saying that when somebody has reached the age of 30, maybe they even have a spouse, significant other in their life, and they're saying, no, thank you, you need to respect that. If they change their mind later, that's on them. But you want to share what you've got. You want to listen to what they want and don't want. You want to respect that. It's not about the stuff, it's about the people. That's where the connection is. I'm Margaret, I'm a virtual organizer, and I help folks all over the U.S. figure stuff like this out all the time. So if I can answer something specifically, drop a note in the comments. Also, I encourage you to follow me because I'm coming out with a really neat decluttering offering in very soon. So get on my email list and you will get firsthand information about that. How do you get on my email list? Well, click the link in my bio, or you can even DM me your email address and I can add you. So I hope I can help you.